And welcome to Carolina Women here at Lava Fitness. We're going to have a great show today. We're really excited. Cathy Ulmer,
yes.
Thank you for joining us from Ulmer's Pharmacy. And we have had a bit of a spirited morning,
yes,
talking about masks and the flu and how people feel and peanut allergies and kind of all over the board.
Cold weather.
Really
Cold weather. I think
cold
that was the main
weather. I think
topic.
It's made us all a little cantankerous.
A little
Is that
bit.
a good word?
Wow.
But I know, big word. Let's talk about the flu.
Yeah.
Because lots of people have it, and it's looking different. Is there a tummy flu and a flu?
There is. I think there's both, like the flu, there's a little bit of COVID mixed in there, there's some RSV, little viruses. They're all like that virus containment. And then you have the stomach virus going around. And I think that could be like a cycle of that, because when you get the flu and then you take antibiotics and everybody's kind of normal flora is kind of getting worn down.
Okay.
So that could cause you to be more susceptible to, say, the stomach flu.
I've heard of people getting things back to back this year.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wow. And do they present differently, or are they similar in symptoms?
Well, the flu itself can present with both the head cold and the stomach.
Okay.
So those are kind of a dual thing, but initially, if you just have the cold and you don't have the stomach, that's kind of indicative whether it's the stomach flu or the regular flu. But really, what we're trying to enforce is probiotics and pre and probiotics and things that can help prevent even you getting the stomach flu. Like if we're not having good flora, so what are we doing to our bodies, right? We're eating crap.
Right.
All day long.
Right.
We all do it. And we don't take care of our guts. So good gut care is going to help you also prevent the stomach flu.
Is it true that it prevents long-term disease as well? Like I'm hearing a lot about gut health now.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
You, I'm sure, know a lot about it.
Well, because of gut health, 80% of your serotonin receptors are in your gut. So, I mean, the gut's really like second brain when it comes to,
It's kind of the basis of everything.
It really is.
If you don't have good gut health, you don't absorb things well, you don't absorb minerals well, you don't have good bacteria, like everything kind of ties back to
From
that.
a pharmacy point of view and a pharmacist point of view, when someone gets the flu, gets what they think is COVID or the RSV, but what do you think we should be doing? Okay, I wake up and I feel yucky.
Well, does she run and get a test?
Well, do I stay home from work?
Does she have her husband wait on her?
So it kind of like we talked about, the best thing right now is to stay home. Yes, and your husband should always take good care of you. But staying home, you can wear a mask. If you're the sick one and you have to go out or you have to go to work, and you're comfortable with it, wearing a mask could be a good thing because it just keeps your germs to you a little bit better.
You know what's interesting is I have I think she's 17, and she had the creeping crud, and before she went back to school, she came to a session, she had her mask on, and she goes, I'm going to go back to school tomorrow, I'm just going to wear a mask.
Yeah.
The younger kids are like, okay, I don't have to put my chapstick on today. Right. So I feel like for them, it's kind of not such a big deal.
Not a big,
She didn't want to miss her appointment.
And she didn't want to,
Right.
I mean, and in general, like we talked about earlier, like pre-COVID, people forget that when we got diagnosed with the flu at the doctor's office, a lot of times they asked you to wear a mask, say to go to the pharmacy or if you were going to go out in those first couple of days, because you are very contagious in those first couple of days.
But they could have their prescription delivered.
But they could have prescription
And
delivered.
stay in bed.
Which we do a lot now, which happens a lot more.
Yeah.
Nobody used to ask for that, but now they'll call and be like, I got diagnosed with
nice
COVID.
when you're feeling
or
bad.
we can take it to their car.
Oh, that's a good
So we don't have
idea.
a drive-through, but we can walk it out to their car. I mean, we were right there, and you can park right up.
When you feel that bad, that is worth its weight in gold.
It's worth it.
When you have a fever, is it Tylenol? Is it Advil?
Right.
I've always wondered what is the recommended.
Tylenol is usually the first choice for fever. It seems to be more effective, and I can't clearly say there's data to that. And only if it's really bad do they ever recommend the alternating Tylenol and ibuprofen because it's dangerous.
And
because
isn't
you
it
can
more
overdose.
for like the aches and pains?
Yeah,
the Advil.
The Advil is more for the inflammation, the aches and pains. I really liked ibuprofen because of that, and because like if you have a sore throat or something, that's all histamine, so that anti-inflammatory is going to help with that a lot.
A little
more.
chicken soup and a lot of water?
Yes, a lot of water.
A lot of water.
Your multivitamin. Don't forget.
There you go. It is always great to talk to you. Thank you for coming today. Stay with us. More to come here on Carolina Women.